So I was having a friendly discussion with someone who uses the term cis and all that for sexual identity. You know, that whole Tumblr bullshit where they make up their own genders for their own sake because, I don't know, they're mental and there's something seriously wrong with them. And I made a comment on one of my friend's posts regarding that. And I just said, why can't we just stick with the female, male, and unisex? Oh, that's right. It's because Tumblr exists and I need... Fuck me, my English. It's because Tumblr exists and our Anita Sarkeesian supporters got their hands on it. Pretty standard. And then I just got this comment replying to it. Those are biological sexes, and being transgender is its gender identity, so sticking with 3 sexes is a bit difficult. What? How is having a penis or vagina or both difficult? Fitting in? Maybe. But let's just continue with that. I just reply with, I'm not going to show it for privacy purposes, but I'm just going to read it off. I reply back saying, biological is more easier to understand than whatever the hell Tumblr uses. Seriously, I have never heard anyone outside YouTube or Tumblr say the word cis. That's true. I've never heard anyone say that. And then comes with this argument. The stuff on Tumblr isn't new. It's just a database for the information. Biological isn't always correct though. That's why there's a big difference between sex and gender. Not really for me. I don't see any difference. Come at me, dumbasses, if you want to chime in on that one. I'll probably tune you out though. The term cis is actually used a decent amount in the trans community. It is just right now used in a derogatory manner. Yeah, coming from the feminists, I haven't heard anything from the trans community. Maybe I wasn't paying attention because that's what I'm not paying attention to on the internet. But, you know, with the people I've talked to, like, I know a trans person and I never hear anything regarding this from him. Or whatever. I reply with, fuck me, I wish I had editing software right now because I wouldn't be starting this much. I reply back saying, I would rather just call someone trans and get it over with. There's no need to whine about sexual identities because if you're born with breasts or and a penis, you shouldn't call yourself otherwise. That's true. If you're trans, you're trans. You don't fucking sexually identify as an Apache attack helicopter. English. You can't go from trans and then sexually identify as an Apache attack helicopter. That makes no sense. My God. And it continues. I'm not sure what sexual identity has to do with this gender discussion, but gender isn't as simple as you think. I'm biologically female, but I live most of my day-to-day life as neutrois, which is like not really gender at all, I think, if I remember correctly. I had to really look it up after reading that. I was like, what the fuck is that? See, this is why you don't use words from Tumblr. It gets people confused and no one understands you. That has nothing to do with my sex, but it is who I am. I'm not bashing your freedom of speech, but seriously, why do you use those terms? Again, no one can understand you, unless you're with a group of people who do understand it, which I don't want hanging around with at all. I reply back by saying, I like to stick with layman terms instead of adding onto the original source. I don't attach anything to my biological sex because that would make me look stupid. And I do quotes, are you a boy or a girl? And I jokingly said, male, but I consider to be insert additional identity here. I would never say that, nor would I associate with that, because I would look like a fucking idiot. And she replies back saying, like, and if people ask what my gender is, I say genderfluid. What? You don't... What? So, if you go onto a survey, it says male or female, you just don't take a box because it doesn't say gender fluid? Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck! If you're born with the penis, you're a male. If you're born with a vagina, you're female. If you have both, you're transgender. Get the fuck over it. Because that's what my gender is. Okay, that's not my fault that the doctor my parents made an exception because based on a vagina. Because that's what evolution. That's what us as humans known with biological throughout evolution. We have always known that from the beginning of fucking time when humans were around. Are you fucking serious? And sanely, I replied back by saying this. Well, evolution never showed signs of any other types of gender-specific roles, other than male, female, and transgender/unisex. You can't blame the doctor or your parents for calling you female because that's what they were taught when growing up and how they were trained. If the doctor were to put down Genderfluid on record, his or her co-workers would think the doctor was mental. Indeed, that's the truth. And then I never got any replies back. I just think she was like, whatever. He doesn't get me because I'm gender fluid and I am, so my gender is actually new choice. This is why I don't go on Tumblr. I used to have a Tumblr account, but then I got rid of it because of this shit. Our future presidents and lawyers, everyone. The people who are going to change the country and save lives. What has the internet come to? From basic coding to media outlets for exposure to porn and Tumblr. Great use of the internet. Fuck this.